on the Eastside Dave Show, baby! You're going down!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special edition of the Eastside Dave Show with Roy Harter. Now, thank you very much. Now, without further ado, let's throw over to the master of ceremonies, Mr. Eastside David McDonald. There he is.
Thank you. There I am.
You're so handsome.
What?
Eastside Dave. You're so handsome.
And listen to this.
Eastside.
Listen, on that gorgeous chant, I'm Eastside Dave. I'm apparently very handsome. No thanks to your introduction, which I thought was very pedestrian at best. But oh my God, for the first time in almost 2 years, we have a studio audience.
Where? Oh my
We
God.
have an audience of 2. And I did not see that. Well, I saw the gentleman in the red Eastside Dave shirt. Your name, sir, is Jeff. I'm understanding your name is Jeff.
Jeff.
And the woman sitting next to you is Allie.
Allie.
And I'm gonna guess that Jeff, you're an Eastside Dave Show fan.
I've heard of it.
And Allie has never seen the Eastside Dave Show in her entire goddamn life. Am I right about that? I can totally tell Allie you're gonna be in store for a very disturbing experience. One that we hope does not yield any pain, physical pain, but mental stress, mental trauma.
For sure.
Hell yeah. Guaranteed. 100% guaranteed. We have a very busy, fun show tonight.
We sure do.
I was on the Twitter Spaces yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Drunk, fucked up.
Yeah.
Pot and weed
Nice.
and alcohol. I was acting like Big A Andrew Gold on a Tuesday night. You know? And what happened was, because I don't know how these Twitter Spaces, I don't actually understand what's happening. But I realized when I touched them that all of a sudden you have like a little radio program. And so like little podcasts pop up. Is that it, Robert? Because you were there, Robert.
I was there.
Stevie was there too.
Yeah. You don't remember?
Stevie and Robert.
We had a good time. We were talking for like a good half hour.
No, I have very little memory of the Twitter Spaces. I have, though, a lot of memory of it being fun.
It was a good time. People seemed to be very
Good
receptive.
times.
So I think it's something we should do more in the future.
Well, let me tell you something. We will be doing more in the future. But in addition to that, due to the Twitter Spaces, someone said, hey, the Opie and Anthony television pilot that you were a part of all those years ago, 2008, I believe, that recently surfaced.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And I thought tonight we are going to play it in its entirety and do comments. The Eastside Dave Show with Roy Harter will present the Opie and Anthony television pilot. Andrew, you were a part of it as well. I was a part of it. Sam Roberts, and obviously Opie and Anthony themselves. Tons of comedians. Oh, it was a wonderful experience.
And Anthony Cumia, don't forget.
Anthony Cumia was
the
there.
Anthony Cumia Show.
Well, he's the Anthony in Opie and Anthony. Did you know that?
I do now.
Did you know
David.
that?
You
Yeah,
realized
I do
that this
now.
whole
That's
time.
the same guy.
Now I know. Thank you. This is going to be great.
Allie, are you regretting being here yet? Yeah, a little bit. She's like, wow, I could have been doing something way better, way more productive with my hour. You know, like I could have just been getting shit-faced. That would have been more productive than actually watching the.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
listen. This is a professional show. We're going to do a gratuitous talk show monologue right now, okay?
Been waiting all week, David.
All right? Gino Bisconte says, I have the best monologues in the business.
He did say that.
Yeah.
Which, but he also drank half a goddamn bottle of whiskey when he said that. Here you go. Fox News host Chris Wallace has announced that he's leaving Fox and pursuing new opportunities. Here's my thought. We go old school, baby. Now on your AM radio dial, it's Mike Francesa and Chris Mad Dog Wallace, baby. The Fatso and the Four Eyes. Ratings hit, I tell you.
Yeah.
You know, get it? You get it, though?
I get it, David.
Do you
Sports stuff, sometimes
do you
gets
get
fun.
it? Mike and the Mad Dog was a famous radio show.
Yeah, but
and
that
his
one-
partner was Chris Mad Dog Russo.
Russo, that's
but
right.
now here it was Chris. I knew he didn't get it. And he lies to me about getting it. And that's his thing. He's a liar.
I get
Yes,
it.
he
You
is.
know, about all kinds of things, but especially about getting it. HBO Max has released the first 2 episodes of the new Sex and the City reboot. I personally am much more of a fan of the show kidnap, torture, and kill in the city, The Big A Story.
Yeah!
That's the show I like.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, he says. The new Spider-Man is out this weekend. Looks really good. Here's a Davey Mack fun fact, by the way. In order to pretend I'm Spider-Man fighting crime in New York City, what I like to do is go to the subway, and throw cum in people's eyes. and then I'm just your friendly neighborhood cum-throwing Dave Man, I suppose. That's my web. It's not a spider web, Roy. It's a semen web. Allie, definitely regretting it now. Definitely. Meanwhile, Jeff, how are you? Jeff, how do you know Stevie? Are you the friend of Stevie?
I'm his sponsor, actually.
There you go.
That's not working out too
You
well.
failed that, Jeff. You failed a
That's
lot
not
at
working out
that.
too well.
They can't all be home runs.
You know Steven?
Yeah, we met in the men's room the other day. He was very tender.
I believe
you
that.
know.
I believe that.
You're from Montauk, is where I.
Oh, Tennessee's
we grew
lovely
up
this
in,
time of year.
Southern
Long
Westchester.
Island, Roy. That's where you live, in Long Island. You should know that. Go ahead.
We grew up together in Southern Westchester, but now I live in Montauk.
Now you live in Montauk. Have you seen the Montauk Monster?
Yeah, he's...
That thing's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Finding a big dog, pigfish, right there.
Exactly.
All right. We're going to find out more about you later on, Jeff. And Allie, thank you very much for being here. Now, speaking of streaming services, we've got HBO Max, Disney Plus, and Netflix. And I think you should check out our streaming service. The Eastside Dave Show has a streaming service. Yeah, we're going to call it Piss. Here's a graphic. Yeah, get it? Streaming service. And here's our motto with our streaming service. Get it? Piss. Yeah,
I get it.
With piss, you'll always be number one. Get it? That's a horrible joke. Finally, chubby comedian Kevin James is playing in shape NFL head coach Sean Payton for some reason in a new Netflix movie. You got to see it. Kevin James. Show this picture. There's Kevin James on the right, and the football coach he's portraying is the thin Sean Payton. It's like, what the fuck? I'm not sure what's going on here with the casting, but look out for another Netflix sports movie in 2022, the Shaquille O'Neal story starring Pete Davidson.
I like that one, David.
Thanks, Roy. Thanks for liking that. Our hearts go out to anyone impacted by the tornadoes in the South and Midwest, but hey, as devastating as those catastrophes were, they're still not as bad as the Eastside Dave Show! Now get that fucking... Let's go! Okay. Now, the fun part begins to some people. The bad jokes are out of the way, and we can enjoy the music. That's why we're gonna do it. Because what you're about to experience is not a radio show, is it, Andrew Gold?
Fuck no, Mr. Champion.
Fuck no! And what you're about to experience, not a television show, is it, Andrew Gold? Who would have us on, he says. So what are we about to experience here, Andrew Gold?
Eastside Dave Show with Roy Harter.
Eastside Dave Show! With Roy Harter! Sing it up, baby, now. Twist and shout. Come on, baby, now. Come on and work it all out. Where do you twist a little girl? You know you twist so fine. Come on and twist a little closer now. And let me know that you're mine. Go, Roy Harter! Come on, baby, now. Come on and work it all out. You know you twist your little girl. You know you twist so fine. Come on and twist a little closer now. And let me know that you're mine. Yeah. Like a rolling stone. 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 Like the FBI. The FBI. And the CIA. And the CIA. And the BBC. And the BBC. And the BB King. And the BB King. And Doris Day. And Doris Day. Matt Buzzard. Dig it. 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 Shake it up, baby, now. Twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now. Come on and work it on out. Work it on out. You know you twist, you little girl. You know you twist so fine. Come on and twist a little closer now. Let me know that you're mine. Well, shake it, baby, now. Well, shake it, baby, now. Well, shake it, baby, now. Here we go. It's the Eastside Game Show. We're on Montana. Oh yeah! Give it to us! Yes! 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 Roy Harter. Okay. Roy Harter.
Thanks, David.
He always does a little thing at the end there. I always forget. Andrew, those tissues. Did you get those tissues for me? Before, remember, I requested tissues before the program. I am sweating profusely now after that amazing Beatles medley. Which, let's be honest, was that the greatest Beatles medley you ever heard? Drew, you're a musician.
Medleys I've ever seen. Better than the Beatles did.
It was better than the Beatles. You know, Drew's a musician. He's in a band right now. Every Tuesday is band practice. We take the elevator together. He tells me what he's doing.
Yeah, I heard about this. Magnolia 7, gentlemen. Magnolia 7.
What does that mean?
Sorry, David. Yeah, I heard he was in a band.
Magnolia 7. What was that?
Well, I was watching this documentary on Def Leppard, David, and apparently they used to have a code. The band members would have a code that they would give to their roadies.
Yes.
You know, if they saw something, a groupie in the audience.
Yeah.
So I've developed the code with the guys, and if I want certain things,
that you say Magnolia 7?
Well, yeah.
You didn't tell me about this.
Depending on what the
That
thing
was-
is.
That was bizarre. I'm trying to talk and to have a story.
Oh,
You're screaming Magnolia 7.
I apologize, David. I didn't think it was going to be broadcast, so I apologize.
You have a microphone in front of you. Wait, so Magnolia 7 simply means water. That
So-
Roy would like a water.
That's exactly right, David.
And that's what you did. You decided to interrupt the show by screaming Magnolia
Well,
7. I thought it was like a fucking
I didn't-
Roswell, like an Area 51 fucking scenario was going to happen
Like I
over
said, I
here. And the
didn't-
government was going to pop in.
Didn't mean to distract the show. I thought it was.
Magnolia 7.
Yeah.
It sounded like any time guys in black suits and sunglasses were going to fucking take us all out.
Did you say Magnolia 7,
Poor
Dave?
Jeff and Allie from Montauk would have gotten shot.
Dave, are you saying Magnolia 7?
just
right
Now
now?
I'm saying Magnolia 7.
He's on it, David. He's on it.
But I don't need
on the
Magnolia 7.
motherfucker.
I want to get into... Listen, we got a lot of things to do. Okay, Roy?
Yeah, let's begin.
Let's begin. The Flutzy. We miss her so much, but she has not been doing the show.
No,
I'm
no.
not going to give her shit. She's going through some things. So we said, okay, you just take your time and do whatever those things are. And why do you have so many waters?
You said Magnolia 7 twice.
I did say it.
You did say it twice, David.
Fucking Christ.
I counted.
Now I can't say that phrase anymore.
Dave,
That phrase is going to be haunting my goddamn brain for the rest of my life.
Really quick.
What, Stevie?
You said Flutzy's going through some things.
Yes.
Is it a car windshield?
No, Steven.
Oh, come on.
Damn it. Poor girl. Even your friend, Jeff, was upset at that comment. I heard him say, oh, God. God, Steve. Love the shirt that Jeff is wearing, by the way. Teespring.com if you want to get your Eastside Dave show shirts. Or I think they renamed their website Spring.com. That makes a lot. Anyway, Flutzy, can we go to her Instagram video, Drew, so that she has an appearance? Or Garrett, it's not in the show prep. Just go to Instagram.com/ what is it?
Titty
Bugs.
bumps. Titty bumps.
Luisa Ladavese.
And she did a Christmas video, Roy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so that's why I
sweet.
thought we'd play it.
Oh, great.
And I know you're a big fan
Of course.
of Flutzy.
Sure, who wouldn't be?
Yeah. And you alerted me. You told me about this Instagram video. You said, it's a bit puzzling, Dave. I want to see what you think about it.
Well, yeah.
So I don't know.
Take
Can
a
we
look.
See this? All right, let's take a look at the. Oh boy. Uh-oh. What's? Oh, I see. She's. So.
Santa baby.
Okay. So she's doing. Oh, that's the whole video.
Well, it's Instagram. You can only put like a couple seconds.
Okay, my thoughts are she's still with the body paint, apparently. She has been led to believe that being a body paint model is going to get her on the cover of, Cosmopolitan. And I keep telling her, this guy that's doing the body paint, he's just some fucking creepy pervert who is not furthering her career.
When you said led, I was
She
worried.
won't listen. What?
When you said led to believe, I thought you were talking about the paint.
She won't listen. Robert, do you know that I have her best interests, right?
I think you do have her best interests at heart, definitely. I don't think anybody could argue with that if they've seen the plethora of things you've done for her over the years. That said, I think Flutzy's trying to capture her feminine empowerment moment. Like, I think that's what she's going
there you
for
go.
here.
I like that.
You know?
Okay, Robert.
And so I understand, like, it may not be what we're used to, but I think we should support her in this endeavor like we do
I'm
everything.
all for supporting her. I would have played the whole song, not
Yeah.
just the 7 seconds.
No, I mean, I think she only posted
Well,
7
no one
seconds.
said she was good at it, Dave. I said we should support her.
Fair enough. So that's the Flutzy thing. Now, I got a Shizer list entry. It's the guys from the post office won't give me a fucking break.
You mail an awful lot of letters, David.
So Jeff Finale, I'm on the morning radio on New Jersey. I'm a gigantic radio star. In the state of New Jersey, they bow to me. They say he's the greatest radio personality of all time in the Garden State. And it's WR18, 95.9 FM. And my local post office listens to the station just like everybody else at the Jersey Shore. Here's the problem. They keep fucking giving me criticisms of my radio station's fucking playlist, the music. It's a rock station. The songs that we're playing, these fucking knuckleheads at the goddamn post office won't leave me alone with this shit. Now, yesterday, I go in to fucking deliver a package, and they tell me they don't want Pink Floyd played on the fucking radio station. What? Fucking Comfortably Numb is coming in. They know who it is. They know it's me. They know me because they actually are fans of the station. So they go, Eastside Dave, we took a vote at the post office. We don't want Pink Floyd on your goddamn station anymore.
What the?
I say for the millionth fucking time, I'm not the goddamn music director. Every radio station's got a program director, a music director. I ain't nothing. I ain't a program director. I ain't an air director. I ain't a fucking promotions director. I don't direct shit.
Nope.
I'm talent.
Yes,
This
you are.
motherfucker is talent. And your thing before you
God.
is talent.
That's telling her,
They
right?
consider me talent. So don't fucking talk to me about the ins and outs and the X's and O's of my goddamn radio station like I can do anything. Furthermore, Pink Floyd is one of the biggest fucking rock bands of all time.
Yeah.
Dark Side of the Moon stayed on #1 on the fucking chart for fucking 35 years. It's because these two motherfuckers at the post office won't stop giving me a hard time. I just want to mail a dildo. Shizer! Shizer! You're the one that we despise! It's all in and out! In the fucking out!
Yes, David.
So all I want to do is go to the post office, deliver my package, and get out. I don't need to be debating the goddamn fucking merits of Roger Waters and David Gilmour and Nick Mason. Where's my fucking music, man? You know what? For leaving me high and dry just now, Roy Harter! Shizer! Shizer! I'm the one that you despise! Goddamn music dipped out! Fucking leave me high and dry, man!
I couldn't.
Making me look like an asshole!
No, I was in awe.
front of fucking Alex! And Allie and Jeff! I guess there is no Alex!
I was just in awe. The shit that was flying out of your mouth was at least 6 feet coming out of your face.
Fucking up and furious about this!
Amazing.
I can't go to the post office in peace anymore! It's not fair, Robert!
Oh no, Dave,
Dave,
no,
come on, no.
It's not.
You know how much I love Pink Floyd? I got a goddamn Pink Floyd tattoo right
Wow.
there. Just wish you were here, man. I'm trying to goddamn mail a fucking dildo. A fucking black dildo. And the fucking guy, the one with the high voice, he sounds like high pitcher. You guys should stop playing Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd's on my arm, man. You gonna make me fucking chop off my fucking arm next? Huh?
Come on, Dave.
Why don't I fucking call up goddamn Chewbacca the Wookiee and have him rip off my fucking arm? I heard that's what Wookiees do. Because Pink Floyd's on my fucking arm. You know where Pink Floyd is, too? It's in my fucking heart, dickwad. Roy Harter and I got fucking blasted on THC candies and went to see goddamn Roger Waters perform the fucking wall.
I was there, Dave.
Steven was there.
Yeah.
That's what you fuckers did. Look at this guy. Now his goddamn keyboard breaks. Live on the air. He's smashing it. And he thinks I'm not, that this isn't going to be distracting to me.
Sorry, David. Hold on. I just gotta turn it on. We gotta just turn it off and on again. Give me a second.
Don't worry. You reboot that goddamn keyboard.
Sorry, David.
Robert?
I hope the next time somebody votes to bail out the post office, the opposition clips together all the pieces
Seriously.
of the
If
hell
they
you've
keep
been
playing
through.
games, I'm voting the other way.
Hell yeah.
I'm voting to get rid of post offices across America.
Yeah, let's do it.
If these two fucking assholes keep it up.
We got email now. Who needs it?
I don't
No
need to
more
hear
mail.
what
No
fucking
more
bands.
mail.
No
and they
more
want
keyboard.
And the request every fucking time is more Metallica. We play Metallica on the hour, practically. Jesus!
Dave, can you play like even more obscure Pink Floyd now? Like,
Yeah, I can
take
play a
things
lot.
off of Division
I'll
Bell?
play Obscured by Clouds.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how fucking
Yes.
obscure I am. Obscure's in the title, and you don't even fucking know the album I'm talking about. Obscured by Clouds. You don't know what it is. Jeff Alley, you ever heard of Obscured by Clouds, the Pink Floyd record?
We haven't, but
You have not.
We were at that show though, the last Roger Waters show. at the
You were
Garden,
there too?
Yeah, that was a good one.
You and the Montauk Monster. What's the deal with that, Jeff, with the Montauk Monster? They found a fish, monkey, dog, pig in the fucking Long Island Montauk Beach.
Don't talk about Bobo like that, Dave. Don't do talk about Bobo.
And at first we were thinking maybe it was some sort of weird sea creature that no one had discovered before. But you told me an interesting tidbit. I'd like to give you the credit now. Go ahead, Jeff.
So
This is your time to shine. Yes, Roy, I like nice, creepy music. Because Jeff has a theory about this Montauk Monster.
So there's an island right off the point of Montauk, Plum Island.
Oh, fuck, Jeff.
And it's a government research facility, somewhat based off the show Stranger Things, based some of their stuff off that too. But so you can't even get within, I think, 300 yards of the island. There's like Navy gunboats and all that fun stuff.
shit.
And apparently, you know, they're not locking shit down like they used to over there. So
And the Montauk Monster, that's him right there.
Whoa, no!
Oh my God.
So you're
Yeah,
thinking that
yeah.
the Montauk Monster escaped this secret government laboratory and washed up ashore? That does make sense to me.
He's got quite a dick.
Like
That's what I was gonna say.
they're
Zoom in
making
on his
these
dick,
weird
Drew.
fucking monsters in Long Island. One of them, his name is Pitsy.
Look at his dick.
Look at his dick. He doesn't have a dick. It's just one ball. And look at the hair on him. Zoom out for a little bit. What's with the hair? It's got like weird human fucking. That's just weird. The hair, and in the face, it looks like a Gamorrean guard. Garrett, I'm expecting a Gamorrean guard. Google any second now, because Garrett has no idea what I'm talking about. You'll find out, Garrett. Gamorrean guard.
I know what they are. Those
Did you say
the
Gamorrean guard, Dave?
Gamorrean guard.
Gamorrean guard is what I said, Rob. No, it wasn't. Oh, God. I think Gamorrean guard is a code word for something.
It certainly is, David. It certainly is.
You made Gamorrean guard a fucking code word?
Well, who would have thought you would have said Gamorrean guard on the air?
I know, but you're making everything goddamn code words. There's the Gamorrean guard. Tell me the Montauk Monster doesn't look exactly like that. This is... Gamorrean guard is code for a beer and a paper towel.
That's
I'm
right,
okay
Dave.
with that.
That's right.
Okay. All right. So, well, that's a fascinating story. So I'm with you. I think that thing came out of that laboratory and like found the river or something, and then it then drowned.
It could have. I'm not going to argue
What
with
are
you,
they
David.
doing in Long Island? You're from there. They have a goddamn secret government base?
Yeah.
That they're making monsters?
Apparently so, David. Apparently so. Hold on. No, never mind, David. Sorry.
Dave, the one time I went out to visit Jeff and Allie in Montauk, I got an Uber, and the Uber driver had no tongue. He had his tongue. Looked like he literally had his tongue chopped off.
What the hell?
Yeah.
And everyone gives shit to Jersey.
So how did you
Long
communicate?
Island sounds like a fucking like that Chevy Chase Demi Moore movie where they're what was that? Nothing But Trouble.
Nothing But Trouble.
Where they're in some fucking freak goddamn wasteland and
Oh,
there's
my God, that-
nuclear creatures
Yeah,
and all kinds
they got the
of
speeding
Dan
ticket.
Aykroyd
Dan
is
Aykroyd was a
some fucking-
judge. Yes, of course I remember that.
That's what Long Island sounds like to me.
Or in the Mouth of Madness, also. That was another one where it's just like...
All right. Listen, it's time for our big segment.
Yeah, dude.
Big A,
I am
you come up here. Stevie and Robert will be there. Because we are going to have, we're going to do now the Opie and Anthony television pilot. This was a TV pilot that they shot in 2008. I was a part of it. So was Sam and Big A, Andrew
Hold on,
Gold.
Dave. No hug, Big A.
Oh.
What the fuck?
No hug. Well, you know why? You're not giving him his song. You didn't give him his song. That's on you. There you go.
Oh, there we
Give
go.
him that hug.
Wow.
He saves money on his chiropractic bills, Jeff and Allie, by having Andrew hug him every fucking Tuesday. He gets a free adjustment that way. All right, listen. So they did a TV pilot, and we're going to play the whole thing.
So
it's 22
I've never seen
minutes
this,
long.
Dave. This is completely new.
A lot of people have not seen it. I actually had it. I owned it on DVD, but I lost. I lost the DVD. But Foundry Music posted it, and people are talking about it. It was one of the topics that came up in that drunken Twitter Spaces broadcast last
Steve
night.
Khaleesi is alive and he's posting things online? Is that what you're saying?
I don't think he's alive. But we have a special guest.
Oh,
Okay, we're going to allow everyone to comment. Everyone's allowed to comment. But we also have a special guest going back to the O&A years. A guy who still does such great work. He's done great work for me. He's done great work for Sam, Opie and Anthony, and so many others.
Very talented man.
Coke Logic! The first ever! Look at him. And he's lost so much weight. He looks like exactly like Les Claypool from Primus.
Yeah.
And the great thing is, I believe that Coke Logic, like myself, is a Primus fan. So Coke, you are a little bit. You can go to Primus concerts and probably get mistaken for Les Claypool if you wanted to.
That'd be sick.
I love this look. Look at this. Sunglasses. He's
Look
very
at Shark.
mysterious. He's one of the greatest artists. He's probably the greatest. Well, we have a lot. We have Steve Torelli. We have Jimbo.
Yeah.
We have all of these amazing artists.
Yeah.
Mr. Doug Nailsin. He's great. So many. But Coke Logic. I mean, the things he's done throughout the years.
That's our man.
Now, Coke, have you ever seen this Opie and Anthony television pilot?
No, they never showed it. They did it for like Spike TV, I think. Something like that.
I wasn't sure. I thought it was for Comedy Central, but maybe it was for Spike
Could be.
TV. My memory isn't so great, believe it or not. I know it seems hard to believe. So they never did they ever even talk about it? You would know more than me. You're more of an expert.
They talked about it. They alluded to it. They said, "Hey, someday we're going to show this fucking thing," and then they got fired. And
Yeah, and I don't know why they never showed it to anyone. I don't know why they didn't put it on YouTube.
They probably didn't have the rights.
As a lot of people, I think they did. It was an independent thing, I believe, that they financed. I think. I don't know. Anthony would know. But I will say this.
No, they don't
as a
finance
lot
shit.
of people
What are you talking
pointed out on the Twitter Spaces, it was before Impractical Jokers. It really was Impractical Jokers.
Oh, wow.
It really, really was. And they missed out on something because they had Impractical fucking Jokers in their back
Without
pocket.
spoiling, without getting into it, it seems to me it's kind of like Sex with Sam without the sex. You know,
Yeah, it's
what the
just pranks.
premise is.
It's just
which was their idea.
It's
They were
goal-oriented pranks.
They had that.
They would send people out, and the people have to do it, and whoever got the most pranks accomplished
With
at the end gets
comedians,
the
though.
win with comedians.
Right.
Robert, you looked like you had something to say.
You said you didn't know why you never put it out. I think we may be about to find out.
Why? You don't think
Why they never
I thought it was
released it.
pretty good.
I haven't seen it yet, so I'm very curious. I'm so
I
excited.
think it's pretty good. Now they did do some weird shit that we'll point out, which is they have Opie and Anthony in just watching the headquarters. The headquarters for O&A themselves
Yeah.
isn't really great.
Okay.
It's like they're just watching a computer monitor, and they're just but everything else looks good to me.
Okay.
It's a fucking practical joke show. How good do you need it to look? Does it need to look like Game of Thrones? Coke, look at it. I love the sunglasses too. You live in
thanks.
Chicago.
Yes, I do.
That's like a Blues. Any love for the Blues Brothers?
No, they suck. That's a shitty This is the Roy Harter.
He's got the Roy Harter on.
No, they
That's
suck. No, they suck. All right, let's. I'm excited for this. So, anyone, Coke, you obviously yourself included, if you just have a little comment, we're gonna Mystery Science Theater 3000 this
All right,
thing.
I'm getting
We're gonna
comfortable.
play it, and then we're gonna have a good time. If you have a beverage, if you have a joint, you might want to smoke it and drink it. Coke has something. Yes, Robert?
Did you say Mystery Science Theater 3000?
Oh, wait a second.
Is that a code word that you set up?
Unfortunately, David, it is. I didn't want to
You
say
took
it
all
out loud.
these bizarre code words because I don't know what's happening.
Well,
So
who-
Magnolia 7's a code
This
word.
one's a good one, Dave.
And then the other one, what was the second one? The one that got me the beer. Or I forget what it was. And now we got this one. I don't know what this is.
Well,
I guess we're gonna have to wait, Coke. Roy set up a bunch of code phrases with Robert, and whenever Roy needs something, like he needs a soda or something like that, he gives Robert a code phrase.
Maybe we can start the clip already.
But we should be able to start the clip.
oh yeah, you could definitely start the clip.
Yeah.
A list of 100
All right,
challenges
here it
worth
is.
between 5
The
and
Opie
75
and Anthony.
points
What's
each.
the name of the show? I believe it's called Search and Destroy.
Two teams of comedians.
One unsuspecting city,
All for absolutely no reason.
except our own amusement.
We're Opie
There it
and
is.
Anthony, and this
Now
is
that's
Search and
Opie,
Destroy.
and that's Anthony. Andrew, I know that you get confused. Opie is the blonde one.
Actually, it's funny, David. It's funny you say that because when I first started working at Compound, I
Search
did
and
not
Destroy.
know who was Opie and who was Anthony. I actually had no idea.
Now, random clips. Okay, comics was the place that we went to ahead.
No longer a comedy club.
Thank you, Robert. Oh, this is what the code word got.
It's a closed comedy club comics.
It's a closed comedy.
New York City.
So this is what happened. Opie and Anthony are up there, and they're meeting with us and telling us. No, they're meeting with these comedians.
Oh, I recognize some of the comedians even.
Yes, these were 100
Oh, these are
points.
big,
It's time
famous
to,
comedians.
give you the teams, Anthony. Team number 1, Rich Voss, Mike, and Linnell.
Look at this. I mean, yeah, huge comedians right here. So
Rich Voss.
that's one team.
No idea who Lunell is.
Black Power.
The name of their team is Black Power.
Must be one of Opie's friends.
I bet you
Team
Linnell.
2 is Keith, Chelsea, and Russ.
Now this guy Russ, everyone thought was always Jimmy Fallon.
Team 2,
He never was able to get his own persona because everyone just kept calling him Jimmy Fallon right to his face.
That must have been a 2-to-1
It sucks. Like he looks so much like Robert. Is Russ Maneve still in the comedy world in New York?
I haven't heard of
I
him
haven't
in a
heard
while.
that name.
You haven't seen him in a while? Yeah, I wonder.
Sandy Kane.
Oh, there, that's us. Now the losers.
That are going to bring the losers out to you in the field. The specialists.
All right, let me give a little story here. Turn the volume down just a little bit. Coke, this is what happened. So if you need help on a practical joke or a prank,
Yeah.
you call somebody, one of the losers. Now, they told us that we were assistants and we were men on the street, and they tell me and Sam, just go in that room over there and sit down. And we sit down and we look around. With all due respect, we're sitting next to Andrew and Twitchell's and all these fucking people. And then we go, oh shit, we're me and Sam. And they had the audacity to call us the losers for some reason.
Rich Voss is assaulting that woman there.
So what they do is they go out and you have all these practical jokes and pranks that you have to accomplish, and they would use us because obviously these comedians aren't going to do shit. I gotta tell you, I felt like, well, so far I can understand why it's not picked up. Coke, they've concentrated on a baby for
Jimmy Fallon just stole candy from a baby.
Now, Coke Logic, how long have you been doing the artwork too for Opie and Anthony? You've been around forever.
Yeah, what, 20 years? Something like that.
Shit, 20 years. Your first thing was 20 years. I remember when they did O&A had an animation festival. And they rented out a gigantic, what was it, Roseland or something, some huge place. And
it was.
Your animation at Roseland, that was the highlight. That stole the show right there.
Thank you. Yeah, that was fun as shit. Took a trip out to New York, and it's like, hey, this cool radio show is going to have an animation festival. It's pretty much tailored to you. Why don't you come out here? I was like, holy shit.
It's amazing.
Time.
When are you coming back to New York? We'd love that. We'd love you to pop on this program one day.
I probably should. I don't know. I have no plans, but I should probably make plans.
Okay.
David, I've never told you this, but one of my dreams is to someday appear in a Coke Logic animated video.
Oh, a Coke Logic animated. I know. We can't force him.
No, of course not.
But I would love.
I would never ask him.
Dave show with Roy Harter anime. And now we've got Jimmy Fallon accosting a woman with a piece of paper.
If you guys make out, we get like a lot of points. How about just one of you with me?
See,
right, me on both
it's difficult. You're having to go to strangers and ask them to do shit.
That's not even the challenge.
And that's just not going to work. I guess that's why the losers had to be in this thing. Robert?
And he really does look like Fallon.
What do you think so far?
Image.
Of Search and Destroy. I don't know how this wasn't the biggest show on Comedy Central.
It's funny that Coke Logic said spitting image when Rich Voss was on screen.
75 points, right? Let me call Opie and Anthony. I just delivered a baby.
Imagine that. Rich Voss cheating. Who would have thought? He was the sneaky one on the panel.
I did number 87, lick up.
See, this is what I'm talking about. The headquarters for O&A, they're standing around a phone.
Yes.
I think that what they should have done was had them like sitting, and then they're like looking up at like some giant screen, kind of like they're in control of all of the screens and the comedians and this and that, and they're overseeing everything rather than staring at a fucking telephone. I don't know, they're not the greatest visual in the world. I'm not blaming Opie and Anthony. I'm blaming the television director or the producer.
The production company looks like they were cutting some
corners.
There's
Lily. Lily's marking things with the marker. She got a job there. I forgot about that.
It's a weird thing. It's like, hey, we're going to give you your own show. And you're barely in it.
We're
just hover over a phone.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to give Opie and Anthony their own show, and then they're going to be looking at a fucking phone like they're taking a business call, like they're doing a Zoom meeting or something. And then a lot of ice cream. Andrew, did you enjoy participating in this? Yeah. You appeared on Opie and Anthony countless times throughout the years. What was your favorite appearance?
Oh, yeah. I mean, way too many.
There's too many.
Yeah.
To discuss.
It's kind of crazy.
I just can't get over the fact that nobody's wearing masks.
I know Mike DiStefano's dead.
Is he really?
Yeah. He died in 2011.
Jimmy Fallon's got a great career, though. He's on NBC.
Get out. No.
He's doing the Tonight Show now.
Keith Robinson had a stroke.
Oh, look, we have a little store thing.
He's doing a lot better.
They got kicked out of the store. The comedians got kicked out.
Yeah, but that was so soft. I feel like if you had been in there, Dave, you would have done something to deserve getting kicked out. You would have mooned the place.
The problem is that with these comedians, they're all worried about looking cool because they got to get their next fucking HBO special, and now we're seeing two dogs bang each other. I don't know what's happening.
Not the Dave, man. He'll do whatever you want.
Exactly. The ultimate team player and the ultimate entertainer will do whatever it takes to put a smile on someone's face, Robert.
Radio's greatest stuntman.
Yep. Like this, right here.
What's the challenge?
Jeff, Allie, will you guys, would this put a smile on your face if I kissed Andrew right now? Would that put a smile on your face?
Do it.
See, that's what I do. Coke?
Kiss him.
Coke with it. Coke saying kiss him.
Absolutely.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here's me. Before we pause.
Oh,
to celebrate
Speak of the devil.
our appearance, finally, let's be honest, here comes the fucking radio go, here comes the TV gold now, to celebrate our appearance, to put a smile on Jeff and Allie's faces, because that's what we do here. Give me a kiss.
No.
On the cheek. Let me kiss you on the cheek.
Kiss.
Just a 1 second peck.
Kiss.
Oh, you got a lick. You got a little lick. Oh,
I licked his earlobe.
Yeah. That was for Jeff and Allie.
Felt good though, didn't it? It felt. I mean, now we're closer. Now we feel a little closer.
He's blushing.
We feel like we've bonded now.
Yeah.
I took a shower before the
I
show.
wish Bubba was here.
All right, let's go back into it. So it's me. No beard. And there's Big Andrew. Oh wait, no, was that Andrew? Oh, yeah, that is Andrew.
Yeah, you're up first, buddy. Are you doing it right here?
And they challenge Andrew to shave his eyebrows.
God, Big
Oh, God. What the fuck?
And they couldn't even do it indoors. They had to do it outside for some fucking reason.
Why couldn't they do it indoors?
I don't know. When he shaved the eyebrow, it's in the glass. Guess who drinks it? They didn't even ask me to do this shit. They didn't even ask! Because when you're the fucking ultimate entertainer, you spot an opportunity and you fucking run with it and you score a touchdown! They didn't even ask to drink Big A's eyebrow. I saw the opportunity and I took it, baby.
Wow, David.
Yeah!
Wow.
Coming up on the Search and Destroy with Opie and Anthony. Coke, and then this is where I get my nipple pierced, Roy. This hurt like
I
hell.
believe it. I had both of mine done, David. I know exactly what it feels like.
Coke, so far, what do you think of Opie and Anthony's Search and Destroy so far?
Oh,
What do
this
you
is
think?
terrible.
Terrible.
I see why this wasn't picked up.
This
is bad.
He's got a point. He's got a point.
Fine. That's certainly blunt. I'm here. There's Fallon again. Andrew, I think you and me are the only people who like this show. I think Robert hates it. Coke Logic hates it. I know Jeff and Allie despise
Wait,
this
so did this
show.
actually ever air once? Or
It didn't. It was just a
never aired?
pilot, and
Okay,
it was
aired.
never picked up, obviously,
Okay.
because it's a pilot.
Fair.
And I had it on DVD, yeah.
How do you expect me to get behind something that calls you a loser, Dave, man? I just know that's not true.
You know what, Robert? Give yourself 2 points for that comment. And you know what? It's been there haven't been a lot of points, so you can win this game with 2 points tonight. You could win the episode, Robert. I always felt like that Jimmy Fallon guy, or maybe this is me actually projecting things onto him because I'm thinking of the real Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
But that Jimmy Fallon guy always seemed like he was into himself and the way he looked.
Smarmy.
And I don't know if a comedian should be so vain. But then again, maybe that wasn't Russ Maneve doing that. Maybe that was actually Jimmy Fallon thinking like that. Maybe
35
maybe
points.
he's a nice guy.
White power. That must have been Anthony's bit, huh?
Now, maybe the choice of white power is what didn't get picked up. The graphic, you're seeing a graphic that says white power every 3 minutes.
I'm going back.
See, some of the O&A crew sometimes forget that things aren't going to go mainstream.
That's a joke to them, but to other people, that's
If you're channel surfing in a goddamn hotel and you're just watching something stupid,
I'm definitely stopping if I see this.
And but I mean, if the graphic white power pops up and everyone's laughing, having a good time, you're like, what the fuck is this?
That's exactly why I'm parking I mean, wouldn't you be curious to see what the hell's going to happen?
I don't know. But it's very Impractical Jokers. What, Robert, do you believe that Impractical Jokers ripped this show off?
I worked on that pilot, actually, David.
You did?
No joke. The first pilot of Impractical Jokers, I actually mixed it. Me and Shauno.
Really?
Absolutely. True story.
Oh my God!
Totally true.
Wow.
Yeah, but it was after this, after 2008.
Yeah,
I will
it
say.
was. Yes,
What we got
Robert?
going on
I can
here?
see some similarities, but I think they definitely mastered the control room and calling the shots. Like Opie and Anthony just gave you guys a list.
That's
Whereas,
a good
like,
point.
It's actually like the directed, guided thing. It's seeing things that really makes a
they're not
difference.
in the show.
No,
they're really not.
That is a mistake.
My number one
Opie
complaint.
and Anthony should have probably been leading the teams.
Right, I think not enough Anthony. That's the problem here. Not enough Anthony.
They should have been. But they
Don't have to
should
worry
have.
about the
They
other
could have
guy,
been the
but-
team captains if you
Or
think about it.
if they were like, your team has to kiss a man now.
How many times are we going to see this ass?
Ooh, man, that's hot. Oh, sorry.
There's no way. You know what?
That's a man, Big A.
Oh,
I think.
oh, it is okay.
Look at this. She's drawing a hand on it.
That's that Rich Voss's
Look,
ass, huh?
Coke Logic, I have a quick question for you. It's a little bit random. It's a little off topic. Do you have a chair? Do you own a chair, or do you prefer standing?
I just bought a standing desk, so I'm getting the most out of it.
I love that. That's
A lot of people now these days are doing the standing desk, and I just want to make sure that I'm not behind the times.
Now, how long do you find yourself standing at that thing?
Yeah.
Usually the length of a Eastside Dave show.
And is this an anti-sitting thing? I know a lot of people are anti-sitting these days.
It got to the point where I was working on the computer for so long, my ass would get numb and sore. So I'm like, all right, let me get something that'll make me not dread sitting at the computer for so long.
Oh,
So
yeah,
standing
okay.
desk.
Let me ask you this, Coke. Where are you at with gluten?
Okay.
Gluten?
Did you say gluten, Roy? No, God damn it.
I actually don't know shit about it. I don't know. I'm not gluten free.
He's not gluten. He
I
loves
am.
gluten. He's full of gluten. Okay, now we've got a boxing match in the middle of the gym. Now, I remember when they did this, this was the first thing we shot, I think. So it's being
in
told
movies-
out of order.
Yeah, in movies they shoot them backwards
Yeah,
sometimes.
I was gonna say this was the first thing I think we shot. Oh, look at Bob Kelly.
I'm just going through one of his skinny faces. That's really nice.
Yeah. Not only was he super skinny, but that goatee almost looked fake. It was so black. Was he dyeing it? Did he get the Keith Hernandez fucking mustache dye? I got a question if Bob Kelly's dyeing his shit.
Search and destroy.
Search and destroy. This is the final act, guys. So far, let's go around the room. Hit or miss, Stevie.
I'm very biased to a lot of these comedians, so I love seeing this. It's a forgotten time. I give it a hit.
It's a hit from
Yeah.
Steve. Robert.
It's a miss for me.
Miss. It's
Not
a miss
enough,
from Robert.
Not enough Dave Man.
Give
Not
it to well.
enough
Here comes
Cumia.
Dave, man. Here's
Too
when
much
they
Sam
pierced my
Roberts.
nipples, and it was the most painful experience. That's the excitement right there. That's the charisma, and that sadly too many of those comedians lack. When you look at this, I'm gonna get to Jeff Finale's opinion of this in a second. Look at that.
Dave.
This hurt like hell, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This is one of the most painful experiences I've ever had to do. That thing went straight through my nipple. That spike went straight through my nipple because the goddamn pussy Maneve, Russ Jimmy Fallon Maneve wouldn't do it. So they asked me to do it.
I tell you, David, out of all the things I've seen you do on camera, that
It was
takes
painful.
the cake. That is by far
it hurt.
the most painful thing I've ever seen.
There
you do.
it is, and now I got like a Right Said Fred scenario there with a stupid hairdo. Look at this. I look like I should be a retarded ginger in Oasis or
No,
something.
you look
like
good, David. You look
I
good.
look like.
It was 2008. It was a different time.
I mean, excuse me, Allie, Jeff. So far, you guys, what do you think of this show? Was television right to pass on this thing?
I wasn't sure before, but I think after the nipple thing, I'm sold.
Oh, you're sold!
Oh, yeah.
I agree.
And Allie, you agree with Jeff?
I do.
Wow! Coke, hit or miss for you? I mean, I think I know your answer, but...
I love a car wreck, so I'm in.
Oh, wow! I thought he was going to say no, because he called it terrible before. And I agreed with him. Andrew?
Hit?
It's a hit. Roy, it's a hit for you?
I'm going to pass on this one. I definitely like my Impractical Jokers better.
What about Drew and Garrett?
Dave,
There just seems to be people talking over it. I'm gonna say miss.
That's actually us. We are talking over it. That's not part of the pilot. Garrett.
I'm with Roy.
Roy likes so Garrett and Roy prefer practical jokers over me and Andrew. Our feelings are hurt.
I feel like we could do a show like this, David, and actually make it.
Yeah, our version would be much better.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm not blaming Opie and Anthony.
No, of course
I'm
not.
blaming the goddamn director.
They were just
shouldn't have had
pawns.
him standing over a fucking phone. All he had to do was get a cool big TV screen. You have Opie and Anthony seated right there, and then they're watching all the pranks and all the teams on 3 different screens, and it's like the mission control room for this practical Joker show. I see it, but there's Sam Roberts. Look at this! Boom! Wow! What a heel! What a heel reaction! I was excited to see Sam. Tough crowd is right. Look at the hair.
He's like the original Roy Harter.
He's got the hair. Not a lot of talking. We don't even see his mouth open. He's rolling Bob Kelly, I guess.
That's Pat from Montauk.
Oh, it's Pat from Montauk.
With both his legs.
With all of his legs. Garrett said. That's
nice.
It'd be a lot easier to roll this time.
Pat from Montauk had a goddamn foot removed recently.
No, he got
Garrett
up to his fucking knee. Up to his knee.
Coke. Garrett. Is he one of the soulless people on the Eastside Dave show?
Yeah.
Garrett, yeah, he is. Coke Logic thinks you've got no soul.
See, Sam is just kissing men.
Sam is kissing people. He's kissing Bob Kelly. And there's Opie. Look at that necklace that he's wearing. That's
a choker.
Look at that choker that he's wearing.
Immediately. She was choked.
Oh!
Yeah,
Anthony actually looks younger now than he did back then. Did you notice that?
Hope you're hungry.
You're kind of right. Well, I mean, the hair was disheveled a little.
He looks like a landlord in this.
Who's the woman comedian? She was on a police show.
Chelsea Peretti.
Thank you, Andrew. Look at you. Andrew, give yourself 1 point for all this information.
Did you say landlord or gay lord?
Oh! Steven, please.
That's balls.
What's this?
That's like dog balls right there.
So basically, it's a prank show, and they're just giving arbitrary points, like the Eastside Dave program.
This part feels like literally the second round of Fear Factor, Dave.
Yeah, this one's we need 5 more minutes to get to 22 minutes, so that this is a real pilot. So put a bunch of shit in a blender. I mean, with all due respect, the whole put shit in a blender is what we used to do when we were 8 and 9 years old. Remember, you would make a disgusting concoction.
Of course.
And you'd be like, "No, drink this."
Every kid
drink
does
this. Yeah, it's probably something that 40-year-old comedians they probably could have went with a better angle than this.
There you go. 1 sip. Now.
Drink it, lady. Oh, come on. She barely took any.
There she goes. Oh,
She's retching.
You gotta drink the whole thing. Now she goes for a one.
Don't let her beat you, Keith.
All you gotta do is drink more than she drank, and your team gets 100 points.
Now, Search and Destroy, 2008. I think,
I'm just trying to put.
I missed an episode of Ron and Fez for this, by the way.
No kidding.
I do. I think so.
2008 was almost the height of it was basically the crash of the markets.
Yeah.
Everything fucking collapsed. The
That's
housing
right.
market. So this is almost like the end of an era.
This predicted the crash, is what happened.
There you go, David.
When this show did not get pulled, it showed that the economy was going to go down the tubes.
my self-respect? Anybody? Bitcoin was invented.
All right, game on. Let's get everyone back out on the streets of New York City.
After the second Super Challenge, White Power is still in the lead with 561 points
White
to Black Power's
Power.
422 points.
So give it back,
White Power's going to have to do
Guys, you can't give that as a pilot.
2008 was a different time, David.
They definitely can't win.
Yeah.
No.
Welcome back to Search and Destroy.
Act 4.
Act 4?
Yes.
To play, Team White Power's ahead with 561 points and Black Power trails with 422 points.
All right, White Power, we're running out of time. Let's rack up some
White
points.
Power.
A little sorry for you, sir. Thank you.
Coke.
Make it rain.
Let's have a little fun right now. Let's get Coke. Let's put Coke on the spot.
There you go.
You've been an Opie and Anthony guy for a long, long time.
Let's just
Yeah.
cut one hair.
I want you to rank
Is anyone getting their
The Opie and Anthony people, the following Opie and Anthony people, best to worst. Opie.
Okay.
Anthony. Jim Norton. Colin Quinn. Rich Voss.
Oh my God, I can't even keep track of all these people.
Sam Roberts.
All right, we get it.
And that's it.
Okay.
Those 6.
All right. Jim Norton.
Jim
At the
Norton,
top.
number 1.
Number 1.
All right.
Second, Anthony Cumia.
Anthony gets in there at number 2. Good spot for him as well.
Third, Sam Roberts.
Sam Roberts. Wow.
Whoa.
Big time position for Sam.
4 is Colin Quinn.
Yeah.
Colin Quinn. Sam beat Colin Quinn. Amazing.
Wow.
A surprise guest is Eastside Dave.
Yeah.
At number 5.
I made
Absolutely.
the list and I wasn't even a part of this competition.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I think that concludes it.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, he left off Opie.
So,
He left
Did I?
off.
Oh, shit.
He left. You left off. Oh shit.
I left off the guy that's feuding with everyone.
I guess. What's going on with him? Do you ever talk to him? Did he just lose his marbles?
He lost his marbles. I'm blocked on Twitter. I've been for a long time. I said his radio show was unlistenable, and he blocked me.
What happened?
people tell us all that all the time, David. I just retweet them.
Yeah. We actually favorite those comments.
I usually follow those people.
Yeah. Well, now they go back to the comedy club, and Opie and Anthony are going to reveal the winners.
They look very tired. It's been 8 hours out in Manhattan.
It was a long day.
Yes, it was.
That 8-hour thing was for real. We shot this thing all day long.
Yeah,
That's still impressive, though. You shot an entire pilot in one day. Think about that.
Yeah, so the Watts. I shot Star Wars in 4 hours. I shot fucking Star Wars in half the time.
Still waiting for the sequel.
I mean, seriously, we shot Star Wars in half the time. Don't forget that.
That's true, yeah.
4 hours we shot that goddamn movie.
And there's the trophy, presenting the trophy.
And
What a
Jimmy
moment
Fallon
for sport.
takes home the championship with Rich Voss.
So the Whites again? The Whites won again?
White power, yet again.
Bye.
Out on top. And there it is. Search and destroy.
Good find, gentlemen. Good find.
Good find.
Yeah.
Some comments? By
I did have a question about the video. We had the picture boxes up on the screen. Was there a Foundry Music logo?
Yes.
There was. Yeah, the
There we
Foundry
go.
Music logo was there. Yeah.
Perfect.
Foundry Archives. Yes. It was. I owned this thing on a DVD for years and years and years. And I never did anything with it, stupidly. I should have put it on YouTube.
It wasn't actually
And
a press DVD. It was just like a DVD-R kind of situation?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
No. It was a press DVD. I
Oh, it
had
was
the
actually-
pilot. I could put it in
Oh.
my DVD player and watch the show.
Oh, okay. I didn't think they released it. That's why I was surprised.
I don't know how I got it, but I got it on DVD.
Well, you're in the inner circle, David. That's a good
DVD.
Coke Logic, what can we plug from you? What can we promote? What can we do for the great Coke Logic? You've been so good to us throughout the years. Let's see, Sam and Dave artwork from Coke Logic. Davey Mac Sports Program, artwork from Coke Logic. The Watchers, our movie podcast. Coke Logic graphic. The Eastside Dave and Son Wrestling Show, which is my current podcast. 3 separate Coke Logic portraits. And of course, the Eastside Dave Show with Roy Harter. Coke Logic. I mean, come on. We gotta promote something. Can someone give you money somehow?
You know, I'm a horrible businessman. I'm very bad at taking money. So
Like
just
me.
give me moral support, and eventually I'll start a Patreon for cartoons. One
That's
day.
me. That's all right. Start
I
that
would like to
Patreon.
plug though my Twitter, Coke Logic at Twitter.
Yeah.
And also I'm working with a YouTube streamer, Kitty Cosmos, and we're putting out a vlog of her Jamaican trip, and that's going to come up on YouTube. YouTube.com/KittyCosmos.
Oh, and
We know Kitty Cosmos.
That's the one. That's the lady we did the song for.
Yeah.
Oh, she's great. She was
awesome.
fantastic. All right, so make sure you go to Kitty Cosmos, and you're going to be seeing some Coke Logic art there and stuff, and that's fantastic. Coke Logic. Robert, you have something for Coke Logic before he goes? Oh, Coke Logic, you're the greatest person of all time.
Yes. Coke. Yeah, Coke.
Thank you for doing the show tonight.
I love you, Dad.
Dave,
The great
Love you
Coke
too,
Logic.
Coke. Love you too,
Great
Coke.
Coke Logic.
I love Coke, Dave. I love Coke.
Oh, Steven. The way you say it makes it sound like cocaine. Steven.
No.
So what are you doing? What? Eloy Fiesta. Big A pointed to the paper because it's Eloy Fiesta's birthday today.
Yes.
Happy birthday to Eloy Fiesta.
Happy birthday.
Great wrestling manager that I defeated in the rap battle. Although he defeated me in an arm wrestling competition at the IWF Arena, so we're 1-1. But even though we are rivals on the wrestling managerial circuit, I do wish him a happy birthday.
Hey.
Jeff and Allie, thank you for showing today. Showing up. Was it as bad as you thought it was going to be?
The highlight of my year.
Highlight of your year.
And the year's almost over.
Are you lying or are you being truthful?
No, this was a great time. I've watched the show, obviously, and
wow,
I've seen the benches, so I feel honored to be sitting here. And I'm happy she got to see this. And yeah,
Allie, what about you? Regret? Is there regret? You're like,
No, it was an hour well spent.
what? It was an hour well spent. We gotta change our motto then, Roy. From the Eastside Dave Show, our program sucks, to the Eastside Dave Show,
Dave.
an hour well spent.
Love it, David.
Dave, really quick, important programming note.
I got it. Next week,
All right.
we will be on demand. We are recording early because there is a secret show / compound media party at Sullivan's.
All right, so next Tuesday we are not on at 7:30. We are not on next Tuesday at 7:30, but when would you surmise? 9 o'clock or 9:30 or something? They can watch it on demand?
Yep.
Yeah, it'll be on demand for
Right around there? So somewhere around there, 9 o'clock or whatever, it's going to be available on demand. We're not going to be on live.
We're
okay?
recording live next week for everybody.
But there will be a brand new Eastside Dave Show with Roy Harter. In fact, you're definitely want to go to on demand because it's going to be our Christmas special. And that's always a big deal. And it's going to be a big one. We got all kinds of things planned already. Okay? All right, let's do it. Damn, it's been a real fine day. And damn, it's been a real fine day. Ain't got the blues, ain't got time for bad news. Damn, it's been a real fine day. Damn, it's been a real fine day. From Long Island to West LA. No need to worry, cause I ain't in no hurry. Damn, it's been a real fine day. There's a whole lot of trouble out in this world. Yes, a whole lot of worry, whole lot of worry. Now that I had you come into my life, there's a whole lot of reasons to say, damn, it's been a real fine day. And damn, it's been a real fine day. Got on my new shoes, ain't no way we're gonna lose. Cause damn, it's been a real fine day.